Hi, it's Morgan with Madville Creations. Today we're going to show you how to use variables to enhance your characters on GPT-Girlfriend. Let's dive in. You can have hidden or visible variables, and both can enhance the roleplay for the user. Bots don't have traditional memory, and as conversations progress, they can easily lose key details that break the illusion of the bot remembering. We're going to cover visible variables, but you can apply the same to hidden variables. Some trial and error might be needed. This is just the foundation. One of the earliest bots I remember playing with variables is Paradise Island by Rocka Rocks. We'll include a link to the bot and the creator in the description of this video. In this bot, the creator uses a variable called section to keep track of your location as you move through the fantasy world. It also uses a variable called characters involved to keep track of which characters you're currently interacting with. As you move through the world, it helps keep the bot from losing track of where you are and what you're doing. Another example is our character Rachel, where we keep track of the location at the high school. The main reason is we start in a gym and usually end up in the coach's office, and we don't want to risk the bot forgetting where they are at and defaulting to the starting location, the gym, while you're in the middle of a scene in the office. Let's dive deeper into how we set this up using a simple game show bot we did as an example for another creator. Someone had questions about how they could have a bot ask game show questions and keep track of the user's score. Creator MissDecember provided a sample personality, and we took that and threw together a simple template. We'll attach it in the description of this video. You can copy and paste this into a character to test how it works. There are two key parts to variables. Start with the first message. What do you want to display? In this example, you can see we want to display points. We use brackets with points. Note the capital letter P, then a colon, and the starting value of 0. This sets the example we want the bot to follow going forward. Now let's look at the Scenario tab. You'll see 3 simple instructions. The second instruction says to create a variable called points. Note the matching capital P. The variable name should match what you included in the first message. We set an initial value of 0, which also matches the first message. Then you'll see, every time the user gets a question correct, increment by 1. If the user gets a question wrong, the points stays the same. The third instruction is to display points in every message at the bottom. We're going to skip the first instruction since it isn't critical for this example, and we don't display it to the user. Now, if we go back to the bot and test it out, you can see that every time we get a question correct, it increments by 1. If we get it wrong, it doesn't change. If we get the answer right, it increments. Last thing to mention is there is a new chat setting that can cut off variables from chat. Be sure the chat setting Generate Shorter Messages is turned off for the best experience. In summary, creating a variable is easy. It requires a sample format at the bottom of your initial message and 2 simple instructions in the scenario section of your character. You can use this format to make any visible variable. We hope this helped. Thanks for tuning in to Madville Creations. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Now go be awesome. Go be amazing.